Thank you for calling Liberty Bowl. How can I help you?
Oh, hey there. Listen, I might have made a little bit of a goof here because we saw this box of pins that you guys had by the employee entrance, and I assumed you were throwing it to the trash. So I was taking it out to throw it out, and then my buddy here was like, "Oh no, you can keep those. Don't throw them out for them." So we started driving away, and then we're talking though, and we're like, "Why would we be throwing out these perfect pins?" It was like a box of perfectly delivered pins. They look brand new. We're looking at them. These are not used. So why were you throwing them out?
Where were they?
Oh, right by the employee door, like right by the bowling. There were like a few delivered boxes of fresh bowling pins.
We probably weren't throwing them out. They were probably delivered.
Right. So why would you throw them out then? If they're good, if they're good bowling stock, you guys should probably not throw them out. Like that seems wasteful to me. So.
If they were at our back door, that's the back door that goes to where our mechanic's at, the one that says employee on the back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Yes, you were throwing them out. Okay, fine. So we can keep them then? Maybe don't throw these out in the future just for recycling's sake. Because it's bad for the environment.
That's what I'm saying. They probably weren't out there to be thrown out. Somebody probably dropped them off for the mechanic, and the mechanic didn't get out there in time.
Oh, okay, fine. So we'll take good care of him in that case. I mean, we'll split him. My buddy. How many of these are there? Can you count them? He's got the box.
Let me think. There's about a 30 or anything in the box.
30 per box. So we got about 90.
30 bucks, yeah.
Can you handle that?
What about the balls? The bowling balls that we took? Are those?
Let me see it. There's about 10.
10 balls. Okay. All right. So, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, is this a different person? You sound a little different. Hello.
I'm the owner's daughter. How can I help you?
Oh, hey. Okay. No, it wasn't really a complaint so much as it was just, like it's 2024. The environment is, water levels are rising, and we saw that you guys were throwing out a whole bunch of fresh bowling pins. They were barely used, so we took them rather than throwing them into some landfill.
Well, that's what you weren't understanding from my employees. She was trying to explain to you they were not thrown out. They were being delivered to us, and the mechanic wasn't able to get to the back door, so the person, whoever thought that they were trash, threw them away. They were never trash. They were supposed to be brung in by the back door that they were sitting in front of, and somebody must have thrown them away thinking they were trash, but they were not trash.
No, we were going to throw them away because we thought they were trash, but we looked,
No, they were not trash.
Right, that's what we're telling you. So we decided to keep them because, we don't want to throw them out and fill up the landfills with, really what they look perfectly good. Yeah, it's bad for the environment. Very inconsiderate,
Very nasty.
But what I'm not understanding is if they weren't trash, why did you take them?
Well, why were you throwing them out? That's a better question.
They weren't being. That's what you're not understanding, sir. You're not understanding. They were not being thrown out. They were dropped off by somebody for us, so we can bring them into the bowling alley.
So someone was giving them to you to throw out, but that person should not have done that.
No, to bring into the bowling alley. That's what you're not understanding. They were dropped off to the bowling alley for us to bring into the bowling alley, and someone didn't bring them in, and then whoever you guys thought they were trash, so you guys took them.
Well, no, we didn't.
That's where you.
We're angry about the fact that you guys thought it was trash. That's what we're mad about.
Yeah,
no, you're missing my point. It wasn't trash. That it was not trash. How many times do I have to say it? It was not trash.
So you were recycling? These were for recycling then? The recycling bin? I don't even see a recycling bin.
You're missing my point. They were at an employee door, meaning the employees in here needed to come out to get them. They were dropped off by another bowling alley for us. We were never throwing them out. We were never putting them in a recycling bin. They were put at a back door for us to get, and the mechanic never picked them up out of the back door. And then you guys assumed they were trash.
We didn't assume anything. We just took them.
But that's the thing. You assumed they were trash and you took them. So how is that you not assuming anything?
No, we would have taken them regardless if they were trash or not, but we were just mad at you for, littering. That was all.
But sir, you're missing my point. They were not trash. They were out there for us to bring into the bowling alley.
Oh.
And you just assumed they were trash, so you took them because you got mad because it's bad for the environment, but they were never out here for trash. They were getting delivered to us, and we never got around to getting them out from the back door. So you assume they're trash and you take them?
Well, why would you send trash to your place? We're missing. I think you're missing the point.
Yeah, it's inconvenient.
You just said that they were bowling pins and stuff, right? Correct?
Yes, boxes of about 90 bowling pins and 10 bowling balls. Yes.
Okay, so what
brand
we
new,
do here
brand new,
is
brand new, shiny, brand new.
Okay.
Very shiny.
Okay, but you just said that they were used. You just said they were used. So are they brand new or are they used?
No,
Which
we
one?
didn't say they were used. We said we assumed they were used, but we opened the boxes up. We found that they were brand new. You were throwing out.
Okay, so there are packages that got delivered to our employee back door. They were never trash.
Well, then why would you put them by the trash?
Because the person that dropped them off must have put them there.
Okay, well that's bad for the environment, and they should know better. Is there any way to lodge a complaint with them? I'll call them up.
If they were ours and they're bowling pins, why are you to take them? And then if they were brand new, why didn't you just bring them around front and bring them into the front door?
Well, we were going to recycle them and find a new home for them, and we'll still do that because we will fight. Well, are you a bowling alley in need of pins and bowling balls? If so, we'll add you to our list.
If you would like, I can have the boss of the bowling alley come down here, and you can bring the bowling pins back here because they weren't yours to take, especially if they're brand new.
Well, we just need some guarantees first that you're not going to litter again.
Guaranteed, dude, they weren't littered to begin with. The person that dropped them off didn't drop them off in the right place, and they got left out there. That wasn't our fault. We didn't put them out there. If they're brand new bowling pins, why don't we put them outside for the trash people? We obviously need new bowling pins. That's why we ordered them. That's why we spent the money on them.
Okay,
why would we, the owners of the bowling alley, put brand new bowling pins by the trash? Make that make sense.
I don't know, but
you're right.
That's from your logic.
It's bad for the environment. You're right. So why would we do that?
Thank you. Okay, I'm glad we agree on something. First, that's a good start. Good.
About time. About time.
So now you're asking
I'm gonna call my boss, and I think that it's right for you guys to bring me back the bowling pins that you took.
Well,
because
okay.
they're brand new. We spent the money on them. And if you're just going to find a new home for them, then you can give me the money for them.
Well, it's not about that. It's about the environment. I just want guarantees.
It's not about the environment, sir, because there are bowling pins, and then you took them, and they're brand new.
Well, how do we know you're not going to throw them out the second we drop them off?
Now we're down to the money and the pins.
Well, now you're
either you're going to bring me the pins, or I'm just going to call my boss and tell him that you stole our pins.
Stole? No way. You threw them out.
No one threw them out! How many times do I have to say it? The person that delivered them put them in the wrong spot. That doesn't give you right to take them. A real civilized person would bring them into the center and be like, hey, these were left outside. Is there any way? Are you doing something with them? Are you trashing them? And we would have told you, we're not trashing them. They were put in the wrong spot, delivered to the wrong place. That's what a real civilized person would do, not just take them and rehome them without knowing what they were doing with them.
Well, a real civilized person wouldn't get all uppity because somebody was trying to recycle on their behalf.
Start crying.
But the way that you're coming about it is wrong, because you're saying that we trashed them, and I repeatedly said we never trashed them.
Okay,
the people that delivered them to us, got them confused because they brought them to the employee back door of the mechanic instead of bringing them to the front door like UPS, FedEx, the mail people do.
Okay, got it. Okay. Settle down. All right, so you're saying the mechanic was the one who was going to do the trash, not you. So I'm sorry for accusing you of...
Dude, they were never trashed. Never trashed. If they're brand new, why would we trash them?
Settle down.
No, I'm about to call my boss and put us on a three-way because this is crazy.
Fine, yes, let's do that.
Settle down.
Yeah,
Go on.
Let's talk with your boss. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's have a nice conversation with the boss.
Bottom line is you need to bring the pins back. That's the bottom line. They're not trash.
Well, are you going to throw them out again? Are we agreed that we're going to do what's right for the environment this time?
Yeah, if that's what makes your heart happy, that's what I need to say to get you to bring me my pins back, then yes.
No,
but I'm telling you now, we never put them by the dumpster. We were planning to use them because 90% of our pins that we have on our lanes are busted and broken. And we're still struggling because you have our pins. Because you thought they were trash.
They're not trash. They're shiny and new. That's our point.
That's my point. You thought they were trash, so you took them. Instead of bringing them into the center and saying, hey, are these trash? Or do you need them? And we would have told you we needed them. They got put in the wrong.
Here's what I can do. I'm going to go through your bins, and I'm going to bring in all the trash to you and ask you if this is trash.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. Matter of fact, you can bring the pins in and bring what you want to do. I'm going to have my boss come down here.
Let me talk to your boss.
Okay, fair enough then.
My boss is not here. My boss does not come in here all the time. He has a full-time job outside of this place.
Okay, and you guys just tell your boss from Bolero, Colombia. We want to speak with him now.
You guys guys can bring me the pins down here and you can talk face to face. There's not going to be this phone situation.
All right, he's the owner of Bolero Columbia?
What?
He's the owner of Bolero Columbia?
He's the owner of Glen Burnie Bowling, the place that you took the pins from.
Oh, no. We were trying to reach Bolero Columbia.
So you have the whole wrong bowling alley. The whole wrong bowling alley.
So why are you getting so upset?
You're calling a bowling alley in Glen Burnie.
Okay, well, you guys
This is Glen Burnie Bowling.
Okay, well, you should be recycling also, just to be clear. So it's not a wasted call, but...
You're calling us complaining about trash that we never threw out.
Honey, settle down.
You know what? If you're trying to get a hold of Columbia, get a hold of Columbia because you have the wrong bowling alley.
Okay, all right, but no recycling, please. Sorry, I had